By the end of 2019, businesses were in the grip of a tidal change of digital innovation as they sought to become faster, more efficient, and more competitive. Then the world changed in 2020. In today's post-pandemic reality, the ways we work, live, and interact with each other will never return to how they were before. And digital change has only accelerated. At the same time, new technologies and solutions have risen like a tsunami in their variety and promise. Manufacturers today have two options: get wiped out by the changing seas, or surf them. Those are the choices that Jackie, the CEO of her small manufacturing business, faces. Her company has been buffeted by the changes that have affected her entire industry. She and her board have been pulled in many directions by customers, shareholders, employees, and suppliers, each of them with their own needs. She's read the articles. She's been to the conferences. She knows that ignoring digital change will cost her and her company in lower margins, in lost market share, potentially even its very existence. But which way does she go? Which lever does she pull? They can see the benefits: better returns, lower costs, higher resilience, happier customers and employees. But how to get them? As she and her colleagues look at their options, they ask themselves, which is the right technology for us? Do we have the right skills? What is the true return on investment we'll see, and how quickly will it come? How do we effect change without hitting our service levels and disappointing our customers? And as Jackie and her colleagues consider these and so many other questions, they don't make a choice, and that wave gets bigger and harder to climb. Many of the UK's manufacturing firms face the same issues as Jackie, and many have solved them and are now riding that wave. So how have they done so? Well, they first focused on their customers, understanding what is important for them, how they interact with them, and what their customers get from that relationship. They've used that insight as a filter, helping to focus on the digital innovations that will make a difference to those customers' journeys. Then they looked at what each innovation involves in terms of their people, processes, and technology. Where they've needed it, they've hired experts who have brought their experience and knowledge to guide them and inform them, and they've shared experiences with their peers who've had challenges just like Jackie's, and who have gone on to successfully catch and ride their own waves. But as with learning to surf, digital change involves more than the company's body. To be good, you need the right mindset. Those successful leaders made sure they changed their own culture, their own thinking. They became open to trying different innovations and learned from those trials, scaling the ones that worked well and stopping the ones that didn't. They embraced change, bumpy and at times uncertain as it is, knowing that they would get better, to the point where riding the wave became as instinctive, as second nature, as breathing. The tide of digital change is rising, and the waves will only keep coming. What will you do? Get wiped out, or ride it to a better tomorrow?